Welcome once again to Unspun TV. I'm your friendly unspunded, Richard Laermer, and this is our third show, live from Studio 100. Some of you are likely wondering exactly what Unspun is and why we do it. Now, the short answer is that Unspun is a commentary on current events with a focus on marketing and media, a kind of a mixtape of the two. You know tape, right? It's sitting next to your facts. Now, in our show, we try to provide a bit of a different take on things, different than you would normally get from your garden variety blog or any nouveau media source. And the point is that we hope that you'll laugh out a little, and you chuckled at the Paul Blart bit from the last episode. Blart. Now, as to why, I've been around the media and the PR business for quite a while now, about 95 years. So I'm pretty good and good looking when it comes to figuring out the marketing angle of the news. Now, my job here is to fill you in. That's it. It's pretty simple. But you should also know that shooting Unspun gives us something fun to do on Fridays, because on Fridays my office gets really stuffy. Now, you should also know that Studio 100 has amazing free coffee, and we love coffee. Can you tell? Speaking of coffee, Starbucks has generally been a brand that I've admired. It was a higher-end coffee shop, pretty much, good products all around. It made no apologies for charging $4 for a latte, and I respected that. It was a damn good latte. And more importantly, it was the same latte at every Starbucks in the world. Good stuff. Life was terrific, until now. Now, Starbucks has announced they are going to start slinging breakfast combos for $3.95, McDonald's style. Imagine that. Now, I can hear you talking to your computers right now. You're saying, Starbucks is getting cheaper, and allegedly it's getting more accessible. So what's the big deal, dude? Now, let me tell you, Starbucks has frickin' sold out. It has thrown its brand away in the name of saving nickels. Furthermore, its CEO, Schultz, has proven to be plainly disingenuous, if not straight up deceptive. You see, in his 1997 tell-all book, CEO Howard Schultz laid down the gauntlet. He wrote, quote-unquote, "Nothing pains me more than hearing critics compare Starbucks to a chain of discount stores or fast food operations." Hey, Schultz, 12 years ago, you abhorred the idea of being compared to McDonald's. So, starting March 3rd, it'll be possible to drive through a Starbucks store, order a number one, and that will include a breakfast favorite and a cup of coffee. Where's the beef? To me, it sounds like other establishments. As if a descent into fast food hell weren't enough, Schultz also this week announced that Starbucks will begin selling in all of his stores a new product called Via. Isn't that clever? Via is its version of instant coffee, post-millennial Sanka, if you will. So what I get here is that Starbucks traded its brand and the goodwill associated with it, apparently just to maintain a decent bottom line. The changes were certainly one way to accomplish this, but we wonder why Starbucks decided not to think outside of the little coffee box some. Here are some ideas. Why don't you develop some killer new products to drive business? Tea lattes do not count. Why don't you elect to close some of your stores, a few hours earlier in order to save some money? Why don't you lower prices so that the higher quality products took all the wind out of McCafe's sales? Starbucks, you are flailing. I like your coffee, I like the iced Americano a ton, but not enough to buy something and like Tang mix it with water, or enough to roll in tomorrow morning and say, supersize me. Because in the end, I will be super smalling it.